Happy Monday, guys. Welcome back to HISSYFIT. Today, we are the weirdos. We're going to be doing a Get the Look for Nancy from The Craft. The Craft was full of lots of 90s goodness, but the thing that rose above the top was the makeup and the costumes. And the most prominent witch to rule them all was definitely Nancy. So without further ado, let me walk you through this makeup. For the face, I kept it pretty simple. I just went in with a smoothing primer first, and then with my concealer, I covered up any little red spots that I had. I made sure to not cover my dark circles around my eyes, and not to focus on the redness around my nose or anything like that, because little shadows and darkness like that all play into the witchy look. I also did some light contouring just to shallow my cheekbones a little bit, and I followed up everything with some translucent powder. I just wanted to wait on the powder until I was done everything, so you'll see that come up later. For the brows, Nancy had the quintessential thin 90s brows, and I am not going to sacrifice my brows for that look. So I just went in with a black eyeshadow to darken the brow color because she does have some pretty dark brows. Now the eye makeup is very simple. You just need to take your time with placing the color and blending it. I used a matte black eyeshadow, and I began by patting down the color on my outer corner and then slowly blending that in. As I blended it, I would let it drag onto the eyelid a bit more, and I would let it feather out into the crease, but for the most part I concentrated the color on my outer corner. Once I felt like I had a good foundation of black, I would take a little bit of extra black eyeshadow and mix it in with a dark plummy purple, and I would also buff that in the outer corner. I put absolutely no color directly on my lid. Everything that you see on my lid is just what was blended inward. If you look at pictures of her online, it looks like her lid was left a little bit bare, so I didn't want to totally black out my eyelid because her eye makeup just wasn't that dark. Once I was finished with my top lids, I took that purple and that black combo and I just smeared it all along my lower lash line. For eyeliner, I took a cream liner and I just smashed it all inside of my waterline in whatever areas I could cover. I made sure to take it all the way in on both the top and the bottom so that I really had that dark rimmed look. And then I just applied a messy coat of mascara on top of that. As another ode to 90s makeup, I also took a matte light eyeshadow and I placed it right underneath the arch of my brow. I really concentrated it there and didn't really focus on anywhere else with it. I feel like super light brow highlights were popular in the 90s, and it just cleaned things up a little bit more. For the lips, I used a combo of products, and this was the 90s, so the lip liner was darker than the lipstick. I started off getting the basic shape of my lips done with a really dark lip pencil. This color is almost like a black cherry type deal, and then from there I went in with a liquid lipstick and a lip brush to fill in the shape a bit more and just define it a little bit more. After that, I went in with a matte dark red lipstick and filled in all the negative space. I blended that all together, and then from there I went in with the original lip liner just to emphasize the edges of my lipstick and to really get that gradient going a bit more. And after that, you're pretty much done the makeup. Pop on all your most gothic accessories, put on your nose ring, and put on your hot little witchy schoolgirl outfit, and before you know it, you'll be hexing bitches. So thank you guys very much for watching this Nancy from The Craft Get the Look. Comment down below if you've seen the movie The Craft, and if you haven't, girl, give this video a like for teenage witches, and I'll see you guys next week in a new video.